Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tech and Play. So today I will be giving an introduction about a new framework LangChain, which is basically used to create applications using large language models. I will also go through its important modules, and towards the end of this video we will see a simple program how we can create an application which interacts with LLM using LangChain within 16 line of codes. So let's start with the introduction. So what is LangChain? The Gen AI models like ChatGPT has already disrupted the market, and organizations are exploring ways to create applications using LLMs, which is where LangChain is helpful. LangChain is an open source framework designed to simplify the creation of applications which use large language models. Example, consider an application which takes questions from users, uses ChatGPT to understand the question and generate a sequence of steps to achieve final answer, and then execute these steps. Multiple hubs provides LLM like OpenAI, Hugging Hub, etc. LangChain provides a common interface to interact with different type of LLMs and their integration with other tools like web search, etc. Now there can be another question: what are the advantages of using LangChain framework instead of plain Python? One can simply use to connect uh, One can simply use Python to connect to ChatGPT and call the completion method to get response back. But an application requires a lot more. LangChain helps us developing end-to-end applications which are data-aware and agentic. Now, what is data-aware? Consider a scenario where you need to pass project-specific data to your application so that it can answer to your specific needs. And what is agentic? Consider you do not have all the information with your LLM. So in that case, you need to interact with other tools, which can be internet or which can be any other tool. Now, which are important modules of LangChain? So there are primarily 6 modules of LangChain. First is Model IO. The Model IO provides a common interface to interact with different models, which are provided by hubs like OpenAI, Hugging Hub, etc. Data connection. This module provides the capability to application to use application specific data. Example, consider you need to pass a PDF file content to your model based on which it needs to answer your questions. Chains. The modules enable This module enables creating sequences of tasks accumulated in a chain. Example, consider you need to send your prompt to ChatGPT, and then using the ChatGPT output, you need to generate another content like image or audio. Agent. So this is the most important module of LangChain framework. Agents are a module in LangChain that enable interaction with the environment. They use a language model as a reasoning engine to identify a sequence of actions to take. They can access a suite of tools such as search engines, APIs, and data stores to perform those tasks. The fifth module is memory. The memory module in LangChain is a component that helps store and manipulate previous chat messages. It can be used to provide context, recall information, or update knowledge. For example, consider while discussing with a chatbot, the bot must remember previously asked questions and answers to understand the context in which the current question is being asked. Callback. The callback module in LangChain allows you to hook into the various stages of your LLM application. Since LangChain allows you to integrate multiple LLMs as well as tools, it is useful for logging and monitoring. Now we will see a simple example, which is like 15 or 16 lines of code in which we are interacting with ChatGPT and creating an application. We will be using Streamlit to create the front end. Let's go to the code now. So first of all, you will have to install some libraries to set up the environment. These libraries which we are going to need are Streamlit, LangChain, and OpenAI. Just to save time, I have already installed them. Other than this, I have already created an API key file. This is to store my OpenAI API key. If you want your own API key as well, which you will need, you can go to platform.openai.com and then upgrade, and then here you can see the keys. You can create your own key as well. I have already created one, so I will use that only. So let's go to code editor, app.py. Let's import some libraries. Import OS from API key, import open API key. We will need Streamlit. import Streamlit as st, and we will be using OpenAI LLM. So from LangChain import OpenAI. That's all. Let's first create the environment variable. Create environment variable for API key. The name needs to be this only, otherwise it will raise an error. Let's create some front end now. st.title. Let's say it LangChain demo. Let's create an input. Prompt st.text input. This will be used to take the prompt from user. Enter your prompt here. Okay, I think we are all set. Let's create an instance of large language model. LLM equals to OpenAI. We can pass the keyword arguments as well. Let's pass temperature equals to 0.9, which basically defines how creative your LLM can be. Now simply say if user has provided prompt, then send it to LLM and get the response back. And once we have response, let's just write it response. Okay, so we are done, guys. You see that it is simply 18 line of codes. Let's just run it. So to run it, we need to type streamlit run and then file name, which is app.py. Okay, it is running. Let's just pass a prompt, which is the fastest car in the world. Okay, it is running. Yes, so we have got the answer. So now you can see that we have passed our prompt. It went to the OpenAI uh, ChatGPT, and the response is printed here. So this is a very simple example of one of the modules of LangChain. So that's all for this video, guys. If you like my video, please like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you.